Hey everyone, so today we'll be talking about Bercoons, these little raccoon-sized bears. So these cute little guys, in most religions, people think they are messengers for the gods. They have extraordinary powers like teleporting or time travel or even telling the future, but no one is actually sure they do have any powers. Most just think they're animals. But anyway, these cute little guys, they really like dirt, and they really like climbing. Like, they're really good at climbing, in most areas anyway, that in the world that they live in. Vertaz has tons of Bercoons, and, well, they do tend to kind of run off, so most people think they can teleport, or time travel, which does kind of involve teleportation, you could say. We will be talking about the desert Bercoon. These little playful guys can store water in their cheeks or food, just like a chickmunk. They also have little burrows that they'll make. They have stronger claws, and their colors of fur help keep the heat away, which is really cute. Swamp Bercoons. These swamp Bercoons are darker in color due to the lack of light and dense trees. These ones kind of do like mud, not too much. It's more of a muddy environment. They are really good insect catchers, and they absolutely love dragonflies. Or even like sniffing flowers or something. They're really cute with that. And they have a stronger bite, so they can break through bark of fallen trees to get the bugs inside. And forest Bercoons. Forest Bercoons are the most common type of Bercoon, and they are basically just the basic Bercoon, that you would mostly find, like, in the forests or the beaches, and they're kind of just a mix of all. They've got a really strong bite, they've got really sharp claws, they cannot store any food like the desert Bercoon, but they do have really good hearing and night vision. Next, then, we have the wasteland Bercoon. These cute little guys live in such a toxic environment due to, well, the toxicity. Their colors are pretty musty due to the toxic gases in the air, and their poor noses, they cannot smell too well, and some of them even go blind, due to, well, the bad chemicals. They still like it there because there's plenty of food that they can scavenge for, I guess, and, well, they kind of don't know what else is out there, because these little guys mostly just burrow around. They are nocturnal, and they go out at night. But yeah, they live in a pretty toxic environment, so it's a little hard for these guys to get around. After that, we have the mountain Bercoon. These cute little guys like to live in cracks in cliffs or make burrows. They are nocturnal, and they eat plenty of berries. These ones do not eat too much meat, mostly because there isn't too much to get besides birds, which some of them you might be able to find jumping from branch to branch. These little acrobatic Bercoons, they love to climb trees, like, absolutely love it. There's nothing more that they want to do, other than scavenge for food and protect their little ones. And their colors like to, well, I wouldn't say their colors are necessarily for camouflage, but no one really has a reason that their colors are so dark. Up next, we have the cave Bercoon. These little cuties are smaller than the average Bercoon, and they have excellent vision in the dark. You'd think that they'd be slightly darker to keep them safe in the dark little cracks of caves, but no, they don't really do that here. We're gonna break the rules. These little guys eat fish in underground rivers and lakes, or they will occasionally come out of caves to scavenge for berries or anything else they find edible. And they will actually leave the caves to get leaves and other soft objects to make little nests. Yes, these guys make nests. But their bite is pretty strong, almost stronger than the swamp Bercoon, because these little guys, they will break open rocks because they know that some of them have gemstones in them, and these guys crave gemstones. They love the little shiny things. Then after that, we have the Savannah Bercoon. These little cuties are very active at day, and these ones also make burrows. They will occasionally graze on grass or flowers, and sometimes they will hunt small, like voles or something they can find that's small. And these little guys love to climb trees sometimes, because occasionally they will try to get bees' nests. They are immune to bee stings, and they absolutely love just basking in the sun. They don't have many predators, mostly because of their sharp claws and teeth, but sometimes there might be like a dragon or a lion that comes along that wants to snack on something small. Second to last, we have the little domesticated Bercoons. These little guys are little chunky, and fluffier because of crossbreeding. And these little guys, they will love to herd things, similar to a species of dragon that I will talk about later. And these little guys, they're kind of like what a dog would do on a farm, and they protect the area. They don't they don't really leave their humans too much, and they're definitely a daytime people, because they know that humans are up at day, and they want to spend every second with you. These little guys are just cuddle monsters, okay? They will do anything you're doing. They're kind of smart with it, too, kind of like a crow or something. They figure things out. They love tinkering with things, and they'll take a lazy day. Last but not least, we have the little baddies. These Badland Bercoons are a little bit more musty in color due to their environment. They are similar to the Wasteland Bercoons. There's a little bit less food around, and there's not as much water, so these guys are a little bit smaller, a little bit on the skinny side, but that does not make up in fluff. They've got tons of fluff. So this fluff is to keep them out of the cold, because there's definitely some cold winds in the Badlands. Other than that, they have pretty decently strong claws, because they need to be able to dig through the hard ground to get to water if there isn't any nearby. They will make their homes in dead trees or make burrows, and it varies on where in the Badlands they live, because some of them are nocturnal and some of them have been seen wandering around at day. And these little cuties are the last of the video. I hope you have a great day and fall in love with the Bercoons just like I have. Bye!